Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 2nd of July. I'm a little bit late filming. I should have filmed yesterday, but I ran out of time. So it's Wednesday, the 2nd of July, and welcome to my channel. I completely forgot what I'm going to say. Oh no. My name is Alex and I live in Yorkshire in the UK, and this is a channel all about all of the crafts that I get up to. I've been doing this for about 4 years now, coming on once a fortnight and sharing what I've been doing and hopefully inspiring a few of you to try something new or showcasing a designer that you've maybe not heard of or just whatever. So we've got a little bit of housekeeping to do first. Two things that I want to talk about. The first thing being the giveaway. I haven't forgotten. We had a members live the other night and I was talking about it with the members because I haven't got round to it yet, but I was looking for something in particular that I haven't been able to get. I will try and get it either today or this week, so it'll be on, hopefully, but I can't promise, hopefully the giveaway will be next episode, but I can't promise. But that's the first thing. I haven't forgotten. The second thing is patterns. As many of you know, that I've had a number of free patterns available on the website for quite some time, and it's usually come about because I've done something and then somebody said, "Oh Alex, can you write that down?" And I've said, "Yep, sure." And I've written it down, and they're not highly edited patterns, that's why they're free, and it's more like recipes than patterns. But it was always just something for my subscribers to download if they wanted to try something, or I've got a couple of like more proper patterns available on there which are free, which were just gifts for my subscribers. Unfortunately, they have been taken advantage of, so I have removed them. So I am really sorry, they are no longer available. My subscribers know what patterns they are, and if there is anything that you want, just email me and I'll send you it. It's, you know what I'm like. It's always like that, but on the same side of it, I will not be taken advantage of. So I have removed them from the website. There is one still available, which is the lumberjack socks, because it has a YouTube tutorial linked to it, which I was really reluctant to remove because of the YouTube tutorial, and I know it's helped so many people with socks, but if it continues to happen, it will also be removed. So I'm really sorry, but like I say, anytime any of my regular subscribers want anything, just to email me and I would give you it in a breath. So they've been removed, but they're not gone. So that was the second thing I wanted to talk about. Shall we get on to some crafting, some light-hearted crafting? Oh my word. I have had a blast this past couple of weeks. I've got two finished objects, a partly finished object, a work in progress, and a cross stitch to show you today. So I'm going to get right into it. When was it? It was on one of the Wheel of Fun, and it said, not last week, I think it was the week before, or maybe even the week before that, work with a yarn you've not used before. And I went for this furry yarn. And if you remember on the last episode, look at his head's a bit skew with, I was working on this little guy. Isn't he just the cutest? This is out of the Amigurumi books. You know that I've got obsessed with them. So I decided to go ahead and make him. He's very, very cute. I was really concerned with this yarn. I've crocheted with this yarn before, and any of you that have crocheted with this yarn knows that it is not easy. Oh my word, it is not easy. But what this pattern said was crochet the head in the grey and then go back and crochet into the stitches with the fluffy yarn. And I thought, actually, that might be easier. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it'd work. I thought because the head was already made that it'd be pulling the stuffing out as the crochet hook was going in and out, but it didn't. It worked so well and it was so easy. So I crocheted the head first. I don't know why his head's skew width. It's just doing that because I'm holding him on the camera. It hasn't been like that the whole time. Now he's like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. Put your head up. So yeah, I went ahead and crocheted the head and then went back and did this fluffy yarn, and it was so much easier than previously when I've just tried to crochet with fluffy yarn, which is really hard work. So it turned out really well. What are you doing with your leg now? I've got your head straight and now you're holding your leg weird. Honestly. But yeah, he's really cute. So he is my first finished object and I'm really pleased with him. Honestly, I've got so addicted to these Amigurumi books. They are brilliant. Every pattern I've done, I've loved. I really have. So I did do another one. I'm trying not to do too many. I'm allowing myself sort of one in between podcasts, because I don't want to just do Amigurumi and then get bored of it. So I'm allowing myself just one in between podcasts, and then once I've shared one, I can start another. That's how I'm doing it. But they had this adorable goat. So I'm a Capricorn, and so is Danny, and so is Finn. With 3 Capricorns in our house, it gets very stubborn. So I thought I would do the goat in spirit of being a Capricorn, and here he is. I actually showed him to the members on Monday night. Isn't he gorgeous? He was so easy to do. He really was. Look at his little horns. Aren't they just fab? There is pipe cleaner in the horns. But to be perfectly honest, the pattern had said put pipe cleaners in the horns, you know, to hold the curl. But the pattern is so well designed that it does that anyway. So I'd ordered some pipe cleaners and I thought I didn't really need them because it would have still been in that position. I think it was just extra security to hold it. But it's super cute. It's super, super cute. Really easy to do. A lot of just basic amigurumi. These horns, you can see there's a little bit of texture on them. It wasn't difficult. It was just trebles in amongst single crochets. He's fab, isn't he? So he's not huge. There's my hand. He's not huge, but he's just lovely. I really, really like him. I'm so pleased with him. So that was my second one. I am going to do another one because Danny bought me 2 more of the books. I've been collecting the books. There are 12 Amigurumi books and I now have 10. So I have 2 more to go. And there are, oh my word, some adorable, adorable ones. I want to do them all, but I'm picking out my absolute favourites to start with and I'm doing those. So there's my goat. And my other finished object, which I should have shared yesterday, but I figured I'm doing the podcast anyway this week, so I didn't see the point of sharing it on the community post because I knew I was doing the podcast and I could share it here. So the My Yarny Corner blanket has its month. Is it month 7? Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, has had month 7. So this is the My Yarny Corner blanket so far. Isn't it lovely? It's looking so nice. So we've been making this since January this year. The yarn actually first went on sale in December. and I think we started it on the 1st of January. And it's just a C2C blanket, and you can either buy the yarn from us, or you can choose your own colours, or you can just buy your own colours in a different yarn, whatever you want to do. This is all 4-ply. Some people don't like 4-ply. Some people don't like merino. So I wanted to make it really accessible for everybody. So I've put Blanket Club on sale since December last year for those of you that like me, wanted to do it in merino and wanted it really easy. The yarn just came to you, didn't have to think too much about it. But I also have subscribers that are doing it in acrylic because they prefer acrylic. I also have subscribers that are doing it in DK. So I've been giving the colours away each month, and this is what we're up to so far. So we started all the way down here, and each strip is 1 month. So the yellow was month 1, month 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 was this lilac colour. And I'm so pleased with it. It's got another 5 colours to be added into it. So it's going to be a decent size. It's not going to be huge. It's not going to cover, you know, a single bed, but it's going to be a decent size to snuggle up under on the sofa. So that is the My Yarny Corner blanket, and honestly, I'm so pleased with it. The cat's got a hairball. One sec. Sorry about that. It's normally Stuart. Stuart's here fast asleep. That was Bert. So yeah, I'm really happy with the My Yarny Corner blanket. I can't believe how well it's turned out. At the beginning of it, I only had, you know, a schematic of it. I wasn't concerned about testing the actual blanket because I know C2C, I've done it so many times. So I already had my numbers from a previous one that I'd already done. But I wanted I did have the schematic for the colours, and so I'm, you know, making it in real time with all you guys, and I'm absolutely over the moon with it. And honestly, I'm just so blown away by how many people have joined in. It's just perfect. It really is. It's just made me so happy. So yeah, that's that. We do have a little bit of knitting. Where have I put it down here? I told you that I'd lost my sock mojo. But I had the strongest urge to cast on a pair of puffle socks. I think I'd seen somebody share some on Instagram, and then somebody had bought one of the patterns, and I felt a little bit left out. So I thought, I'm going to cast on a pair of puffle socks. If you don't know, puffle socks is my pattern. It's available on the website, and I just really wanted to cast them on. I wanted something really, really summery. And I had this orange and, well, pink yarn. I'm saying orange and pink, it's separate. Both My Yarny Corner. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice for a really nice summery pair of socks that I'm going to wear in winter? But I did cast them on. Now, they are taking me a while because my sock mojo's not 100% there. I like the knitting of it, but when it gets to cuffs and heels and toes, I'm kind of like, meh. So my sock mojo isn't 100% there, but that's okay if they take me a month, if they take me 2 months. I had that with them other socks I was making, the Minecraft socks, and I did finish them. They just took a really long time, and that's okay. We don't have to finish everything quickly. So I cast them on, and this is the pattern. So the puffle socks is a really nice texture. Obviously on the foot part it is plain, but it's a really easy pattern. You can have both balls of yarn attached. You're not breaking yarn in between because it's only a 4-row repeat, so you don't need to break yarn, and they're a really cute pattern. I probably actually have a sock blocker right next to me. I'll pop them on a sock blocker so you can see them properly. There you go. That's better, isn't it? And it's a really, really lovely pattern. Danny's got a pair of these. I've got a pair of these. Josh has a pair of these. So this is the fourth. Apart from my test pair, this is my fourth pair that I've made. So yeah, I really just wanted to cast on a pair of socks. It always feels a little bit weird when you don't have a pair of socks on the go. So I really just wanted to cast a pair on, although at the moment I've got a hankering for a Stephen West shawl. I really have. And I've not started one yet because my knitting mojo's been playing silly monkeys with me for the past year, coming and going. I've not wanted to start such a big project, but I've really got a hankering for a Stephen West shawl, and it keeps coming back, and I haven't cast anything else on yet. But watch this space, there could be a Stephen West shawl cast on before the next episode. I'm just saying. But I'll try and refrain myself a little bit. I'm not too bothered about how many projects I've got on the go. It used to really, really bother me having too many projects on the go. But it doesn't anymore. One day, it just stopped bothering me. I don't think I'd ever be the type of person that has more than 10 on the go. But I used to be really strict, no more than 4. And now I just think life's too short to care. If I want to cast on a Stephen West shawl and if I only work on it once this week and once in 3 months' time, what does it matter if I'm enjoying doing it at the time? So I'm not bothered about having an extra project on the go. My concern is I don't want to skein the yarn and then think, yeah. So I'm just waiting till the desperation to cast it on gets really strong, and then I'll cast it on. And I do have one more thing to show you, which is a cross-stitch project. I showed you the dragon. Did I show you the dragon last time? I did. Or did I? I can't quite remember now. Did I show you the completed dragon? Because I finished that. I'm sure I did. If I didn't, I'll pop a picture on the screen. I'm sure I showed it on the last episode. So I was left with one cross stitch that was an ongoing whip. It's a really big one. It's my witch and it's huge. And I wanted something with a little bit more colouring because it's black, green, and cream, all different shades, but they're the 3 colours in it. So I wanted something with more colour. Anyway, I was flicking through Facebook. I've mentioned before Iris from Needle Lot Designs. Honestly, she's just fabulous. And she is my, by far, favourite cross-stitch designer. Her patterns are all cute and whimsical and just gorgeous, and they are so easy. I'm not saying she doesn't do backstitch, but I haven't come across backstitch in her patterns yet, which is a huge bonus because I really don't like it. But they're really fun patterns, and there's just enough colour changes without making it high confetti. So every one I've done, I've just loved. I really have. Anyway, I'm in the Facebook group for Needle Lot Designs, and somebody's shared a pattern. I thought I knew all of Iris's patterns, but I hadn't seen this. Somebody shared this pattern and it had yellow Ada, and I just fell in love with it. And I was like, wow, I need to do that. So I got it on my list of things that I'm going to start. And this is the sequence of events that happened. So that was, I think it was the Wednesday or something like that. And I had it on my list. And then Monday was the Wheel of Fun, and it said craft with yellow. And I was immediately thinking sunflowers, bumblebees, all that kind of thing. And then a couple of days later, it was like a light bulb moment, and I thought, there's that pattern. I could do that pattern. So I went ahead, went to Iris's shop, They know me there. And I purchased the pattern, and I'm going to show you it now. It's just beautiful. It really is. It's called Baby Jackalope, and I am going to frame it. I'm going to give it a hoop finish as it's called for in the pattern, because it's just, look at that. Isn't it the cutest thing you've ever seen? It just is. So I bought that. While I've got the iPad here, I'm just before I show you what I've done so far, because I did also purchase another pattern while I was there. I haven't started this yet. It's called Dreamy Forest, and I'm going to finish this one in a hoop as well, but it is a full coverage. And let me just zoom in a little bit. So I also bought this one because I fell in love with that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll link Iris's shop in the description box below. You're going to need the links. I'm going to talk about something else as well. But the baby jackalope. Are you ready? I need a book to put behind it. I haven't got a book. I've got a magazine. Yeah, I have. Here we go. Oh my word. Isn't it cute? It's not a huge pattern. It's less than 5,000 stitches. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's just so stinking cute. So I've done really well. I've been really enjoying working on that this week. There is another Needle Lock Designs starting, because I'd mentioned on the last episode she's doing a mini sale for Ko-fi subscribers. It's over 3 months, and you can do it with or without a frame. That is now live on Iris's Ko-fi shop. So I'm going to link her Ko-fi. I'm not going to bother linking the Etsy. I'm just going to link the Ko-fi. Because you can buy all the patterns on Ko-fi anyway. And if you want to have a look at the sale that's going on, you would need to be subscribed to the Ko-fi in order to take part in the sale. You can download the frame, but you need to be subscribed to Ko-fi to take part in the sale. Well worth subscribing to. So I'm going to link that in the description box below. And yeah, I've had a great crafting week. I really have. It's been fab. It's been absolutely fab. I've just pottered around, flitting between projects, which is not normally something I do, because I used to be so focused on, if I'd started something, then I need to have a plan for how this is going to be finished and when this is going to be finished. And that is how I was for years, for absolute years. So say if I'd started a shawl, I'd work out how many stitches, how many I was going to do a day, add maybe a few days on for give or take if I hadn't got much done. But I would have an end goal in sight. And everything was just regimented like that. And that's just how I was. And now I'm not. And it's so weird, but so refreshing at the same time, that I just think, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. And I know that many of you are like that already and think, yeah, Alex, that's how you're supposed to be with your craft and it's supposed to be fun. But it's a real eye-opener just to be like not so regimented with everything that I'm doing. And it's so much nicer. I'm enjoying everything so much more. I really am. So, yeah. That is it for all the crafts that I've got to talk about. We had the update last night. The clubs went live last night. They're available till Saturday, so if you haven't ordered your club yet, you've got till Saturday to place that order. We were talking with the members. We've kept, because things have been slow, it's summer, it usually is, we've kept yarn input in the stock into the shop really low over the summer, Probably will be again next month, but then the following month it'll start coming back. We may put a little bit of yarn in next month. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, we've just been keeping things low while there's been a slow period in the shop, and that's okay. But there's Halloween things coming, so keep your eye out. I can't believe we are at the 1st of July already. It has gone crazy fast this year. Absolutely crazy fast. Where has the time gone? It doesn't seem 2 minutes ago since I was planning the blanket club, which was actually, it'll have been October when I was planning it last year. So it just doesn't seem 2 minutes ago. And the other thing that seems like yesterday was when I was doing that Christmas cushion, you know, that cross-stitch Christmas cushion I did. That seems like yesterday. That was December. That was 6 months ago. This year's going so quick. It really is. But hey ho, you just got to enjoy each day, haven't you? Well, on that lovely note, everybody, thank you for joining me today. I hope you've all had a lovely crafty week, whatever you've been working on. Let me know in the comments what you've been working on. Let me know if I have inspired you to do any other craft to what you usually do. And let me know if I've inspired you to try a new designer, because that always makes me so happy. I like to showcase designers, I like to share the work, and it really makes me happy if I know that, you know, you've tried it too, because I get inspired by YouTube. I really do. So have a lovely crafty week, everybody, whatever it is you're doing. Let me know in the comments what you're working on, and I will see you on the next episode. The Wheel of Fun will be back Monday. Like I said right at the beginning, if there is a free pattern that you want, as I've removed them, just contact me. They are always available for my regular subscribers, always, and I will just send it to you. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye, everybody.